What up? It's your boy Adumusk coming at you live through the magic of the interweb. Today I'm going to be shooting a couple of videos for a glitches and tips video that I'll be doing. But since I want to use some of the overlays, I'm going to go ahead and live stream it too. Got a couple of short things that I wanted to touch on. For the past few weeks I've been trying to come up with a way to make a video for this without it containing spoilers. So it's been a little bit of a challenge because most of this game is following through quest lines and spoilers. So unless I'm just out randomly farming XP or collecting resources or something, it's extremely spoiler filled. This video, however, will not be, because I'm not going to be doing any of my quest stuff. In fact, I'm done with most of my quest stuff already, so just on to the miscellaneous things now. But today I'll be showing all of my tips and tricks with no spoilers. There'll be the weight glitch, because weight is a huge issue or a huge problem, so I'm going to show you a weight glitch that's been working for the past while. Now there's a patch coming tomorrow and next Tuesday, so odds are this may not be working for long. If it is, I'll let you know. I'll make a follow-up video to display that. So I'm going to show you how to take care of your weight problem so you can do all the hoarding you want. I will go ahead and give a warning to not get very used to this. This is not something that I think that they will let stick around if they ever become aware of it, and you'll have to get used to dropping your weight and keeping it low, as you should, as they intended for you to play in the game. So I will say, don't get too attached to this weight glitch. Be ready to go back to the way things were and having a ridiculously underwhelming weight limit. I'm also going to show you some things that I've already built and kind of tips and how-tos of specific things. I've got a defensive build set up for my house that I can use if I take into a high enemy area. I can farm XP there from them using that. There's another XP farming method, but I don't want to touch into those. I think everybody's done those. It's super easy. You just go basically find a trap, whether either frag grenades or one of the Tesla coils, and you can take either one or apart. As long as nobody sets it off ahead of time, you can continuously diffuse it, deactivate it, whatever it is. And doing so gives you like tons and tons of resources. I think a buddy of mine just gave me like part of his shit the other day, and he had over like 340 something frag grenades for me, and that was only half already, I think. So there's also that method, but I'll show the defensive build, this section that I've got laid out so you can farm if you want to, whether it be water, adhesive. If you want to do regular food, I guess you can do that too. Which I don't put a lot of stock into regular food because I don't think regular food lasts very long at all. That's a spoil rate anyway, so it's just easiest to farm things that you can break down if you're going to farm any kind of plants. I'll show you hoarding properly, like what you want to keep around more than anything else, the things that's worth keeping the weight of. I'll show you a couple of XP glitches besides the ones from disarming the traps, a couple of power armor farming techniques. Let's see, I've got two places for the XP farm. I've got a map that I'll be adding into the video later for the power armor farming. I've also got the trade routes down that I'll be including in the video. Now you won't see the maps for none of these things in the live stream, but you will see them in the final video. So with all that said, let me kick off into the first few things here. And if you're playing and you intend to play this like on a regular, or at least see it through till its end, till they start adding stuff later on, I would suggest playing with friends. Now a tip for playing with your friends: communicate with them. Don't scream in their ear and narrate everything that happens in your life, but communicate with them. If you're going into any kind of fight, check your position, check their position, back each other up, watch each other's back, communicate. If you're going against something heavy, take turns getting the beasts aggro, split up, get on two opposite sides of them, whether it's full opposite sides or just quarter sides, something to where you can intentionally draw it off of your partner to give him time to heal himself, reload his weapons, things of this nature. Couple of simple health tricks when you're out in the battlefield, like if you have any kind of vampire weapon. If you continuously swing the vampire weapon without making contact on anything, you can slowly heal yourself if you, say, completely run out of stim packs, or you just don't want to use your stim packs. Another thing I'll say is if you're with your friends, don't be afraid to die. If you're looking to farm specific things for a big fight like stim packs and things like that, then do smaller ones first where it's possible you'll die, but just come back and pick up your stuff. You're not dropping anything except for your junk. And you won't have to worry too much about weight or anything else and that whole respawn problem if you follow this little weight trick I'm about to show you. So with that said, let's see who I've got online. Oop. See, I got lots of nighttime people. I'm shooting this thing during the day, so I have too many people on. Let's see who I've got on. Northwest Native. Okay, I've played with him a little bit and I've helped him out a bit. If I open up a party here in a few, maybe he'll join. But it looks like that's the only person. That's the only person I actually know. Some of these people, a lot of them are friends, but some of them are like friends of friends, so I can accidentally kill them or any shit like that. So I think I will hop into Northwest Native's lobby. Once I get there, I'll do my weight trick. I will say sometimes, depending on how you do it, the weight trick can be problematic, or not really problematic, but slow. It can be kind of, it can take a minute or two, and whatever finger you use, whatever thumb you're operating with to smack that button, it will get worn out. You will get tired and have to like take breaks periodically and stuff. It's possible. It's not guaranteed. It's possible. I'm so old. Maybe my thumbs are arthritic or something, and that's just what it is for me. But fair heads up on that in advance. Just going to be saving these clips as I go, so I'll go ahead and save one here. If I do this every few minutes, it should make it pretty easy to, also when I do this thing later, I'll be putting together a little blooper reel of videos because I have run across some really strange stuff and just watched it happen. Like, I watched some ants take down a death claw, which was pretty funny. You see a gang of ants kill a death claw. That's pretty gnarly. It's like a T-Rex trying to swat a fly. Oh no, I have nobody. I'm just a floating head today. Alright. Well, there's the rest of me. Really? Was it necessary to cut on the alarm? Oh, it says I'm over encumbered. This is my tiny little build. I'll get more into that in just a second. As soon as I get my chunky ass. I say chunky. Because I'm hella overweight. Go ahead and pop this. And come on. There we go. Just close that back. Alrighty. If I get locked out of my own house, I'm screwed. I'm only level 2. That shit takes a level 3 to get in. So, while we do this little weight trick, I usually hide. I don't always hide my thing, but I almost always hide. And I've got a chameleon on one of my pieces of armor. So I can just kind of chill. I don't know why it seems like I'm walking like that. That's really weird. Let's get out of that. Let me just not do that. Chill about right here. Somewhere where I can see. Yeah. Okay. Now all you gotta do to do this little weight trick is you have to have a piece of body armor that has pocketed or deep pocketed on it. Now the piece I'm using, it goes faster. The higher the number of pocketed you have on it, the faster it'll go. So my particular piece reduces or adds an additional 15 weight. Now what I'm doing is, as you can see, I'm carrying 1,180 pounds right now, and my carry limit is 265. So if you continuously put this piece on and take it off, like just as fast as you can, just repeatedly push X, you'll notice that, controller down here, then what you're trying to do is you're trying to make the weight go down. See, it already went down. It's 50. 50 is my low one now. Keep doing it. Just gonna kind of look away because this takes a bit sometimes. But what you're trying to do is you get it into the negative. Once you get it into the negative, about negative 100, maybe 150. Sometimes I go 200. It really doesn't matter as long as you get it negative and over negative 100. It doesn't seem to matter how much carry weight you have after that. Now, certain areas, like shops, benches, shit like that, it can get a little laggy. It can get a little slow because it's trying to keep up with the massive amounts of objects you're carrying. It would do the same thing if you were overweight and had to do the same thing. That's how they try to mend it, make it to where it inhibits your movement and stuff. See, I'm already 100 below what I was at before. And sometimes, see, if it seems like it gets stuck, just stop, take the item off, come out of your pit boy, go back into your pit boy, and fire it up again. And just keep doing that. See, down to 30 already. That's all you're doing. It's no major thing to it. Hey, now my thing is back. Use Brotherhood Emergency Transponder Radio to find target. I was trying to do that yesterday, and for some reason it disappeared. I thought I only had one quest left. Huh. Cool. I still got something to do. I'll do that after I take care of all the bits for this video. See, it seems like it's stopping on me again, so I'll reset. After I show you this little weight glitch, I'll get into the defensive build that I've put together. Kind of tell you where and how to do specific things. I'll show the locations of my the places where I XP farm, because I actually like I don't like doing the trap things, mostly because I don't want to get out of the habit of a fight. So I actually like to farm my XP in part the original way, where I'm going to and actually fighting creatures and monsters and whatever, and you know, so I don't get rusty, so I don't get slow paced or nothing. So like, I'm practicing how I fight along with still getting XP. And which is not hard. This game's got a couple of laggy bits that kind of make things a little better or worse. So, excuse me, I'll be right back. See, there we go. Now we finally broke into the negative. Alright, I'm almost there. I'll call it once I get about 150, I'll drop it there. It's usually around when I stop. I think it's going to hit it like 155. There we go. It's 155. Okay, now once you're done with it, you can put whatever regular piece of armor you had back on it before. So this is what I had. And there you go. Weight problem solved. See, I got 11,000 pounds, but I'm hindered in no kind of way. Now, I'll show you my build. Now, it costs a little bit to move because my budget is maxed out. It's like 100% maxed out. But this is the base build for, without all of the stuff inside of it. This is just the base build. I don't think any of the weapons are included in it. Oh, looks like one of the weapons got included in it. But what I did is I set up the structure. The whole thing can be built from a single block. So if I've already put it together, then I can move it to anywhere just by getting there and moving my base. And anywhere I can place that one block, and as long as this is not exceeding the bubble, I can place it anywhere. It'll show up wires, defenses, and everything. Now these two little barracks pieces will not show up. The only reason I put that there, it's not for other players, it's for NPCs and shit. It's for when the little baddies come falling up here, it's really hard for them to get up here. Another player can get up here fairly easy, that's fine. That's not a big deal. They can get in, no problem. They're going to have problems getting through my doors without my permission, but I don't mind people using my stuff, but I do mind people coming in and like thrashing the place. I've had that happen like once, where somebody came in and like attempted to leave a bunch of traps and shit. I disarmed them, but still. And then here's where the way I set up my water farms. I just found me a little lake out in the middle of nowhere. Not really in the middle of nowhere. I'm kind of in a dead spot where I don't think people will be. That way my stuff doesn't get moved. Now that's supposed to be getting fixed in the next couple of days anyway. They're supposed to be changing it so that you have the option to either move to another lobby where someone does not have their base down, or the option of moving it for free. So once you get the place placed, once you've got this build pretty much down, which is only 4 squares, and then thinner squares that are see-through on the outside, the half pieces, as a rail, or not a rail, but a like a balcony, an overlook for all the stuff. I just put these little roof pieces up to add a little extra defense so I can shoot down and have something to hide behind, whereas I still added my turrets and stuff in. I think 6 turrets is about the limit. I think I ran out of springs or something when I was making the rocket launcher. So I got one shotgun one that is actually guarding my steps. Anything besides the friendly comes up those steps, the shotgun will knock it back and keep it off the door. The rest, I think, are regular turrets, except for that's another shotgun, and this one down here is a missile launcher. So, because I have hordes that pop up out here from time to time, let's see, I don't have the appropriate weapon. Let's see, where is... Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either. Looks like I need to tear some stuff down before I take that. There we go. That's what I've been using. Now, this thing out here, and you can see them sometimes. You'll see geckos. Matter of fact, I think that's one of them right there. And I'm out of ammo, but that's a diseased gulper. There's a regular gulper right there. See them out there sometimes, you can draw them this way, and they'll, these defenses will take care of them for them. Now, I have popped up in this particular area, and apparently someone drug a scorch beast through here, or got them to chase them up through here. They were fully attacked by shit as soon as they came up here. But with a build like this, you can set it almost anywhere. If you've got water around, you can drop the pumps and stuff. And then with the way the wires, I've got the wires literally run through all 4 corners of the house. I just put 2 at one of each end for each wall. And then you can run it down to just one other base and run it to whatever devices you want. That way your place stays powered. Now, I have the 100-watt generator, which you can acquire by going down to... There it is. Going down to Poseidon Energy Plant. There are events down there. There's for fixing it and getting the power generator running. Now, even after you've done it, you can do it again. I'm not sure if it's a daily or a weekly or what, but it's one of those where it's recurring. And you can, anytime you spot it going on the map, go down there to it. Take place in the event. You and other people. Oh look, Northwest Navy's down there doing it now. That's a buddy of mine. You can take part in this event at any given time, and so long as you repair it, you'll get rewards. The first reward, I think, is a 5-watt generator, the second is a 10, and the third is a 100. So as long as you've read the blueprints, you'll get a different blueprint each time you do it. So you can see, even though this build is small, I do have every bench and everything I need in it. I don't have a bed because I didn't feel a bed was really necessary. I could put one in, but really the only thing that thing is good for is just not like when you go to use the restroom and get something to eat or drink or something, and not sitting there wasting your health while you do it. So I got my kitchenette, I got my tinkers, I got my weapons, I got my armor, and I got my chemistry over here. My footlocker is holding my stash. There it is. That was good. Pop it for a minute. Okay, and then as you see, I put my campsite right there too, to kind of hold position on it. So, I tell you what, I'll show you what power. I think I've got one power armor I do need to work on still, but the rest I think they're all put together. So let's take a quick picture of all the power armors and stuff that I've collected so far. I think I've got all of them except for the last one, and I don't think I have the rocket back yet for the X1. So let's see, apparel. I have like, oh my god, tons of clothes. Which a lot of these I wind up selling as I pick up duplicates because clothing items seem to sell back for a lot. Frag grenades sell 2 for 1. So if you're doing that glitch for the XP and you wind up with a shit ton of those things, that's exactly how you get rid of them. You get yourself to somewhere around, you could probably get up to about 700 of them. And after about 700 of them selling for 2 apiece, you could clean out all 7 of the trading locations, which, like I said, I'll put a map up for later. Let's get down here to the power armor. My power armor does some weird stuff sometimes. Oh my god, just give me all of them. See how it gets a little slow for me? The reason that it's getting slow for me is because of that glitch. Because I've got so many things. It's not the weight that's actually bothering me. It's having to keep track of all these items. Excuse me. Now they're supposed to be increasing that weight limit. Either tomorrow or the next day. And they're supposed to be adding some more features to the building as well. They're supposed to be adding in a way to clear out, say, trees, rocks, things of that nature with what's called, I believe, bulldoze mode. So let's put this gun up right quick. Stand here. I want to take a picture. Wow, no, go back. Alright. Now, as you can see, I had the XO on this, but I lost one of the legs and I broke the other one. I'm not sure what happened to it. Let's see if I can put it back up. And there's a quick tip for you. Anytime you're not using a suit, you can use the suit to store fusion cores. You don't want to do it in the one that you're wearing because it will cycle through all of them. They will somehow disappear and you will only be left with one using. So you can hold spares because they weigh a good bit. They weigh about 3 pounds apiece, I believe. And you can store them in there, as well as all of the armor pieces for it. You can go ahead and attach the armors because each piece, they can wind up weighing anywhere from 20 to 50 pounds. And if you go ahead and put them on the chassis, it always reduces the weight down to only 10. guess I'll go ahead and stick whatever uniform pieces in there that I'm not wearing. Check through all of these. Let's get the costume pieces out of here. The chef's cap. And the cop cap. Drift outfit's the one that I'm... Okay, see how it's already getting slow on me? I'm just gonna back out. Open it back up. Every time it gets slow on you, because it seems to do it whether you're overstocked or not. Farm hand clothes. I use the harness. I use the hazmat suit. I'm not doing armor pieces for the moment. It's getting slow again, so let's back up. I tell you what, let's try to eliminate some of this crap. So let's see if I go to regular on a bench and just scrap a few things. We got junk. See, we got a good bit of bullshit. So let's scrap all junk.
Stream element spot running elements S.
Oh wow, that took a really long time for that clicked over. That's generally not a good thing. Okay, let's scrap a couple of more of these guns, because I know I've got some that I'm not going to use. Maybe. Shit. That looks like another laser rifle. I already have those 37. I only try to keep the best ones. That one also does 37. Okay, so we'll go for the original. Maybe it'll give pieces. Barbed all-star baseball bat. I'm hanging on to that. Hanging on to that. Hanging on to that. Hanging on to that. Some of these things, I don't know why they're purely aesthetic. And I will wind up getting rid of most of these things when the time comes for the weight stick factor again, because I don't want to be sitting on all this crap. Oh, look at that, I got two of those. I don't need two of those. Which one's better? I like that one better. So let's lose this one. Oh, big heated power fist. Pretty sure you can only use that melee weapon when you're not in a power suit. I'm in a power suit most of the time because I get the shit beat out of me if I'm not. So, it's got a medium speed. Nah, lose it. Let's see. Oh, I love this gun. That's one of those guns. I think I used it yesterday a little bit. Yeah, I used this one. There's like 3 of my favorite guns right there. Haven't even used that thing yet. Oh, wait. I got 2 of those. Automatic gamma gun. The other gamma gun go. No, I know I saw one a second ago. Wait. How it was just before. Long gamma guns. This one does 60. This one also does 60. I think I'm gonna keep that. Let's get rid of that. Fire rate's higher for this, but I think accuracy is very low. So toss this one. Accuracy over range. Oh, we're gonna slow again. Keep that. I think that's it. Slow that one more time. Let's get out of this power armor right quick. I'm not going nowhere yet. Let's go ahead and do here. Climb out of stuff that's imaginary. Let's see what I'm wearing here. hazmat. Why am I not? Oh. Leaded combat. No, thank you. Gonna save on that. That's my pocketed piece. That's the left or right leg that I am in the middle of repairing. Skinny outfit, what I'm wearing. Okay, so that's all of my loose stuff. So let's put away the outfits, because I will sell those. Which, whenever that becomes a factor, I will totally be selling shit out of them things. When it comes down to it, I'm not going to do it until I have to, though. I can't get rid of that. See, the ones with the stars on them, I'll sell those. Because if they're not doing better than the stuff I'm wearing, I don't care if they're legendary or not. They ain't doing me no. They're kind of incapacitated. 30% chance to provide myself with a stim pack once every minute. 15% damage. Damage from marbles. Friendly environment. Yeah, so that one I can use. The rest is pretty fucking useless. Okay. Oh, outfits. That's what I'm looking to get rid of. Skinny outfits. I don't really need to get the weight off of me. I just don't like carrying around things that I'm not actually wearing. That way I don't accidentally delete them when I'm farming bullshit. See, it's being super slow now. That's it. We don't veil as a part of it. That's a part of the quest. I do believe that's it. Excuse me. Alright, let me check out my notes right quick. Okay, so I hoard my notes. Because just in case I have something that somebody else doesn't have, I trade people fair with them. Like, give me any of your extra notes and I'll let you hit any of mine. But I hold the library when it's done so that I can continue to share it with people. I'm actually holding it for my whole team. We've got like a roster we can go through. Easy way to find your notes too. Let's just look for the stuff that weighs. Everything else, all your other notes will not weigh a thing. But plans and recipes will. That's a good recipe to know right there. That's the Thanx one. That's a good one. And again, I won't sell these until I think either everybody in my group has hit them or weight becomes a factor with them, which I don't think that's going to happen. I like to keep my bulk put away for the moment. Even with the weight trick, I go down, I like to keep my bulk put away, except for a lot of stuff. So my bulk stays put away. Screws and springs and plastic are pretty rare to me, so I try to keep those things put up. Still missing like a shit ton of springs. Okay, that's fine. Okay, stuff just got very weird for me. There we go. Alright, now, boil the water. I'm apparently thirsty as fuck. And I'm gonna eat spoiled meat. Doesn't heal much, but I have a bunch of it. I'm not worried about the rags. I'll stick the rag away. Nope, I don't think I have any more diseased here. I do not. So, let's get rid of the rads. Let's double check and make sure I can't make any more chemicals, because I got tons of purified water to make this stuff. No stim packs. See how many stim packs am I carrying? Where are my stim packs? That's no bueno. I know I didn't use them all yesterday. Real shit? Maybe I did. I've got fucking 0. That's cute. Okay, well, gonna be losing my ass here in just a minute. I'm fixing to go hit one of my farming spots so I can get my fucking stuff up. But I'm gonna be doing it with no stims. So it'll just be how long I can survive and what I can pick up. Okay, now, so I've showed you my build. So there's plenty of room for everything. How to lock my doors. You gotta get these blueprints to be able to do that, but that's not a big deal. I set up your pumps and the power with all this extra space down here. You got plenty of space to set up whatever crops you need, and you got stuff to defend them too. And wait, before I leave here, I did need to make some 6 ammo. So let's do that before I take off almost. It's really important that before you leave to go do anything, know what you're going to do. Like, plan the shit out. Don't just take off gung-ho. You think you're going to go do something, because you will get out there, something will happen, and you will get screwed if you are not prepared. So, what I'm going to do is go ahead and make the ammo that I need at 15 inch. And I need, what, 5.56 ammo? I know that's not what I said I was going to do, but I got way too much steel and way too much copper to be doing the bulk for that shit. It would be literally all of my plastic. What do I need? 5.56. I need a bunch of those. So then we're going to be able to make a food. That sucks. That's alright. I got plenty of shotgun ammo. I need more lead, which I'll get here in a little while. And what else? Let's get some boiled water while I'm here. I usually drink boiled water instead of purified water because it's cheaper and I get to save my purified water for the I usually save my purified water for splitting my stim packs in a lot of ways. So what I usually do is collect a shitload of water. So that'll add another 30 something boiled water to what I had already done. Nope, nothing to cook right now. Alright. So, first things first, let's go get some of them stim packs. So there's 2 places and 2 ways I farm. The one I'm going for now is a little more item heavy. It's not as hard. I won't get as much XP off of it, but I will get a decent amount of items. And it looks like it just so happens that there's an event going on. That one violent night. I've done that. That's pretty fun. I think I can pull that one off. We got Vampire Clutch at over 200. Good job, buddy. Some big sauce. There's some guy outside of my camp. He's outside of my camp. And so, planning on breaking in? By all means.
Hi.
What up? Yeah. Pretty good idea, buddy. Yeah, y'all should do that. So. From here, oops, wrong button. I'm gonna pop over to my farming spot. So I think this time I'm gonna pop up right here at the ammo dump. It's a little bit further on my fast travel, but there's a power armor right there that sometimes I can steal a core out of. I don't need to keep up with my cores. There's actually two places right here to get power cores, XP, and plenty of items, which I'll totally show you. I'll probably go ahead and take place in this event while I'm down here too, just because it's free XP. I am probably gonna die. But like I said, don't be afraid to die. As long as you know where your shit is, try to die somewhere where people can't see your junk. They can't see your little sack. They can't see your little sack. So, look, there's where the power armor usually pops up. I'm gonna crouch down because I know there's turrets here. Boom. Okay, there's parts and pieces of shit I need already. There's another one out there. Pop this damn thing before it hits me. Oh, missed that one. There we go. Collect all the junk out of it. Like I try to hit them as soon as they fly up in the air. Looks like I got a little mud on my mask there. Come on. Go away, you muddy one. I hate that shit. Can't fucking see. Oh, got a little fan. I'm 100% I'll probably already picked that up. Yeah, it's like Carl's note is empty. Carl is illiterate, so he just writes blank pages. Pipe gun, which I don't need. Fragment grenade, which I'll take. You got the luggage, big dog. Oh, look at that. There's a little caps thing. I didn't know that was there. So, in this one little spot, you've got the potential for power armor, a couple of small springs and screws and shit from the fans in there. You got a caps stash that's like right there. You got a medical stash, you got a chemical stash. There's a couple of few things in just this one small little area, which the only two defenses that's usually here are these two turrets. And then, right over here, in that area, it varies between scorched and super mutants. Which it looks like this time it's going to be scorched because it's usually scorched on the night turret and stuff. Now, in this area, when they spawn up, let them spawn up here. They usually spawn up right here ahead of time, and then they walk up the trail. Which this trail's already open. Oh, there they are right there. I seen him move just before I hit the button. Oh yeah, he's heading up there with somebody. They are running the hell up there. Where are they going? There's somebody else up there. It's gonna be a hell of a ride up there. 58 shots at that thing, so I'm gonna reserve that a little bit.
the main compound. Thing's been attacking the Buck's Den beer house every night while we party. We call it the Night Stalker. It's killed some of our best guys. Molly says the loud music is what's pissing it off. So we can make a ruckus to talk here and set up an ambush. Tell us some beats to run into our good time. So we're fixing on blasting the jukebox and jamming on instruments loud as we can. Even rigged up some old busted instruments to shake around. Beat on some of them ferals we caught. That all should make a proper ruckus. Something about all them particular sounds seems to send that son of a bitch into a blind rage. Any good hunters out there want to stop by and help us kill the Night Stalker tonight? You'll be rewarded in all the beer and partying you can handle. Message is set to repeat.
Oh, he's got one of those guitars. That's cool. It's not gonna be my chords, but yeah, that's cool. See if I can make you fall that way. I don't have to follow your body down. I had to. Yeah, feel the burn, bitch. I don't like fighting on stairwells. With my back pointed down, fighting. I don't trust you. Alright, let's make some progress. Come on, Big Dan. Doing alright today? You wanna dance? Come on, man. I got him, man. Look at that. He's my fucking partner, man. You gotta tap out or something, man. You can't just interact in the middle of the dance. Damn. Get on the shoulder. That's fucking mission or some shit. Yeah, come on. And double fuck too. And with that guy coming, I know I got more. Because they always run in a horde. Oh, these folks don't have guns. They rely on it. I wonder if I got this one. Okay. In a few minutes, so I need to get at it. Oh, man. Y'all are gonna break the jukebox. Pick up everything off the bodies. If you don't have any weight limit, scrap all the shit you want, keep what you want, toss what you want, how you want to do it. And I gotta repair that thing. Where did my frag go? Oh, there we go. Come on. There he goes. So like I was saying earlier, you got a vampire weapon, just use the vampire weapon. Watch my health. Sitting there going up. Even when I'm not attacking everything. Any of those dudes get on. Sounds like somebody else in the power room here. There is a level 120 or 20. Yeah. You gotta climb out the power and get these things to which I just fucked up, climbed out at the wrong time. if you hop out of your suit, I don't know if you can hear me or not, dude, but if you hop out of your suit and play one of these, just keep your suit near you, that bar will go up faster. The noise will emit faster it goes up. Now you want to keep an ear out for the monsters. There they are now. They're gonna come for the noise. Ooh, and I got dibs over on the one by the machine. Oh, watch it. You got a guy on your back there. Sorry, I didn't even hear him come up. Come on, you got. Oh, you got the camera. Now, the night beach thing, when it gets here, it's going to be a little rough. It's got like this crazy screen that'll belt up on you. So if you're going to hit him with a melee, be ready to move to the left or right. He belts up that screen. If you wiggle to the left or right, you'll totally miss that big attack he'll throw. Good job. Oh, here it comes. That's a big boy. Yeah, everything goes. No idea what just happened to my AT. My AT just disappeared. I had nothing. I don't know what he did to me. One more. only thing I want for it. But you can have anything else you need off of it. You need armor pieces or whatever, it's totally yours. Take that stuff for it. Fuel, bags, for fiber else. Let's take a little bit of plastic. Alright, man, the rest is you. Now sometimes when doing this, these meat piles will have the stuff in them again. Like, even if you've already picked it up, sometimes when they turn to meat, they put the stuff back in them a second time and you can pick up 2 sets of drops off the enemies. Sometimes, not all the time. But since I'm done with this, I'm gonna head down to the next one. So, the run that I'm taking right now, for my X2, as you saw, it was just a random event going on up there, and I was able to participate in that. I don't know what the hell happened to my food. That dude did something to my food. But the route that I'm taking right now, start off at this ammo dump, walk over to the Sun's Dane compound, and then from here, I'll walk down to the Hopwell Cave. Now, on the way to the Hopwell Cave, usually about right here, something pops up. It's usually like another death claw, sometimes it's a mega sloth, ants, scorched, super mutants. There's all kinds of stuff that can pop in right here between there. Now once you get to Hopwell Cave, it's guaranteed there's always a death claw inside of it, and like 90% of the time there's a scorched beast because there's a fissure site not too far from there. So what you do is when you get down there, if you go ahead and take out the death claw that's inside of there, you can use the cave as cover from the scorch beast. And if you've got a couple of people with you, it's usually easier. You can take the beast down by yourself, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass and you'll waste a lot of ammo trying to get it out of the sky. But you can use the cave as cover to get him to come down too. So once I get my health up a little bit, I'll head that away. Just take a couple of swings with this thing and get my health up. It's so stupid. I hate doing it, but it totally works. After I get a couple of stem packs under my belt. Oh, and ticks. Sometimes there's ticks out here too, which ticks are handy for making blood packs. I got good enough. That death clock would take a good bit of it out of me. Probably need to eat something. Do I have any food? Some spoiled stuff. Oh, there we go. Got some scorched going at it with some super mutants. Is that what that is? Nope, they're bulls. Going at it with some super mutants down there. What happened to guy? Guy taking off? Guy took off. So, since I'm kind of low on health, I'm gonna wait it out and see who wins. So if I'm off the bulls are gonna win. So if that be the case, let me get a shot at that body before we kill it. Oh, I'll get some drops out of it too. Then do all the hard stuff. There you go. There's a pack up. Yeah. See, I got it. Right through there. if something's gonna big, it's gonna pop out of the street, 9 times out of 10 you'll see it right through there. Either a mega sloth or a death claw. Sometimes the death claw will come off the top of them rocks. There's that beast heading right for me. Be careful of the berries. Sort of cars. Now, odds are, the scorched beast that's in here is either going to pop out of the ground, or he's going to slide down that back wall, which I know it's a little hard to see right now. He'll either slide down this back wall right here, or he'll pop up straight out of the ground. Now, if you can, you hear the flapping? Listen for the flapping. When you hear it stop, followed by a big old crash, that means he's on the ground. Once he's on the ground, melee the hell out of that guy. Already collected all the hollow tips out of here. See, there he is sliding down the wall. Make a good death claw. Come here, dude. Me and you need to have a conversation. I heard what you said about my mom. I'm not too happy with it. I'm just saying, I'm not the kind of guy to get upset, take anything personal. But you don't know what the trailer park my mom is. Talking shit out there. Okay? You live in a fucking cave. So I don't even want to know what your mama thinks of you. Okay? You just need to keep that shit to yourself. I actively understand that your opinion doesn't mean anything to me. Ah, really? See, I knew I was gonna die. It's totally okay. I'll just let the bodies hit the floor. That's all I gotta do. Let the bodies hit the floor. Don't get all butthurt every time something goes wrong. Shit's gonna go wrong. You're gonna fucking die. It's gonna fucking happen. Okay? Just don't lose your shit. Don't forget what the fuck you're doing because of it. Go back. Finish what you were doing. You know what I mean? That guy thought he was the tits. You know what I mean? And then I came back on him. He's like, look, there's that guy kind of like I killed that guy. I guess we got which, since he's fucking here, let me say hi to that guy. Come on. Because I still gotta go in there and get my stuff. I got a magic tactic cycle. So I'm not gonna fucking up the key. Okay? Another death miner or something? Or shoot me in the back. What you doing? No. Okay, yep. You're gonna start screaming and shit. I'm not putting it with your mouth, buddy. You're stupid as hell. If you started me, you'd die. Totally do it. Now, see? That's my sack. Everything's fine. I didn't lose my fucking mind. Look, it is a ton of shit. So you just hit square. It might take you a second. Take it off. Sometimes I'll try to take it off twice. Instead of this, let me have the 10mm. You bastard. He's already refilled himself. Okay, with that said, I don't like doing that alone. Because I've got nothing to take aggro from. No one, rather, to help me steal his aggro. So, guess I'm gonna head back north on my route again. Now, I'm just going place to place like this, like I'm doing. Like a lot of times, there'll be shit coming both ways. Like both on the way down there and on the way back. So you gotta keep your eyes peeled. See, look, I hear ants. Nope, shit. Dude's making a second run up there. Put this thing back before. Very much is. He jumped the water. Good for that guy. Station again. Still. They won't get up for the second time if I have the fast charger. Yeah, he's thinking about that pipeline. Alright, so before anything happens, I'm gonna go back to my house. I'm gonna break down these stim packs. And keep them. And then move on to the next bit. Oh, come on, dude. Get out the water. All this laggy bullshit. Get out the water. Thank you. God. Stupid ass fucking alarm. I gotta get the blueprints for that switch so I can cut the thing on and off. They're obnoxious as shit. Excuse me. healed. That's cool. Give me the chemicals for gas and house. Just turn 2 into 4, which I think is all I got anyway. And that we have got plenty of water now. Red X food. I will need some red X come later on. Let's go take some juice. Can't take blood packs yet, right? Nope, we can take blood. So, hey, well, take a light. Let's break down the junk. All junk. Suppose there's articulate in there. Now let's see, sometimes out of those tic tacs will come blood. Blood I can make septic. No, that's it. Okay. So again, let's check the weapons. Toss the weapons we don't need. So I picked up a lot of bullshit doing that. I don't like having anything that I'm not going to use with me because it just gets complicated if I'm trying to switch weapons once in the middle of a fight. I've got too many things to favorite and use the weapon wheel. So, okay. Like I didn't even hit the button, huh? I don't need this. I don't need that. Focused camel wave pistol, huh? Might hang on to that. It looks like it might be some shit. Nah, let's get rid of that. I like the guitar. I got 2 of them. Ooh, let's get rid of 61. I don't use those. I gotta take one of those. Recoil compensated Gauss rifle. Whoa. I've got an assaultron head as a weapon. Short combat. Short combat. Short combat. Short pump action. No. Sided gallon, yes. The speed. Spiked back. That's some pretty funny shit. Looks like it. check, make sure I don't need nothing prepared. No, good. Is that thing now? That's a Celtron Savage. Can't modify it, huh? Man, that thing is weird. It's like a fucking Medusa head or something like this. Damage. Full health. 100% faster route too. Okay, so let's toss this. Let's see, what can we mod this with? And barrel. Increases the range. Let's do this. Increase the range. More options. Okay, we could go with it. They made a triple launcher, so that means that other missile launcher I got, it can get tossed. Missile launcher. Toss it. We've already got a triple with a bayonet on it. I'm about to go on my trade route here in just a second anyway and toss all these things that I don't want. If that fucking thing is coming tomorrow, odds are they're going to fix most of this stuff and I'm going to have to drop a lot of weight come tomorrow anyway. So what I'll be doing is dropping all this shit weight. I think it's worth something. Yeah, I don't use. Excuse me. What about armor? Oh, we're not good. Okay. We're not good. That's not the same guy who said before. Wait, that's the same. Okay, we go. That wasn't heavy. Oh wow, I'm not starting all over now. Alright, yeah. Let's see. Since they're kind of pushing out of my route, I could go back down there and do it again. I guess what I'm going to do. Okay, so like I said, my favorite spot to go hit for XP is to go here, then here, and from here down to about this spot, about this spot, fight the Deathclaw from there, from here, and then the Scorch Beast from here, then head back up, normally get into another fight right there, sometimes I get into another fight right there, double check the place right there, head back, and come back. And since I'm not very far from it, it doesn't cost me too many caps to jump over. It's like 11 caps. fast travel while taking health damage. How about that shit? Shit. What is the health damage in there? Anything local color? Fuck. Nope. Nothing. Okay, we're gonna have to fix some shit. I'm sure we got some meat out there somewhere still on the stuff. Food, I'm sure. Look there. I know we picked up some food. Oh, that's all the water I got. It's spicy. So this is pretty easy while I'm doing the weight trick. But even when you're not doing the weight trick, let's say they patch it at the place where I fought the ghouls. Every bench is there. So you can run down, do this whole route, and come back and still have every bench to compress and toss and get rid of it, lose whatever weight you need to in case you want to take the route a second time, or in case you just want to compress it so you can still fast travel back to wherever your home is. Like that. Pipe wrench is back, but pipe gun is back. No prowl armor still. No turrets still. Nope, none of the stuff came back inside of here. Okay, so we'll get that those one. Look what's going on at the house. I don't see no activity. What's going on at the front door? I got no activity. They're most likely going to pop up on me once I get inside here. So this is going to be interesting. I'm curious. Buddy, you sure had a whole bunch of stuff there, guys, in my head. Fucker scared me. I didn't even hear you. God. Where'd you go, yo? Yeah, you probably done that one. Shit, I ain't think so. Fuck you, buddy. I forgot, but sometimes, just sometimes, there's a mod at the top of this. Nope, no mod today. Not right now. See, and here's the benches I was talking about. You got the food in here. You got the chemical here. Down in that trailer, I believe is the Tinkers. Okay. No. Chemicals in that one. Tinkers in that one. Right there is the mechanic shop. Go further up this way here. Right there you can see the armor, and then further next to that is the weapons. I just see stuff. See stuff. I don't know what's up there more, it's just really nice. I'm trying to get further away from that mess. I'm not seeing anybody pop up inside here. Everyone has anything to eat.
to die! Gonna blow! No! Hey! Arm hurt! Oh! Grr! Grr! Oh! Oh! Smash! Break! Kill!
My tick. My tick.
Ah! Such puny hits! Oh. Hey, little human.
Stim packs. That's all I'm really getting for right now. The XP and stim packs. There's that guy over there. just go? What the fuck? Wait a minute. Oh, he flopped over me. Got it, I did get him. And there's already another. Was gonna leave until I heard him hit the ground. What the fuck? They're not going through this window. It's 2 scorch beasts. Super mutants. All about my one of these. Every single annihilator keeps showing up. Oh, that was a good shot. Never seen an annihilator out there before. That's a first. Whoa, how did I run out of cores so quick? I had like 3 or 4 cores. Man, how in the fuck did you get your health back, you son of a bitch? power armor again. If it's not there, and I'll double check the basement. Oh, good. There's one back. I need to clear. Dude, serious? It's like I'm not even hitting the button. Noise is still going on. What? Let's take metal. Oh man. Like a whole Shaun of the Dead scenario looking out of it, huh? Creepy fucks. What the hell? How did y'all spread out so quickly? Somebody drop another one? Sure shit did. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, what's going on, bud?
Too much, man. I didn't know if I wanted to even walk in here.
Yeah, a little bit of mayhem going on. Yeah, I just got through doing the event right here.
Yeah, I was going through farming all the materials that I could as for the power armors.
Yeah.
And what level do you got to be able to use that machine to craft armors and things of that sort?
Oh, the power armor workbench. You don't have to be
Yeah.
a particular level. You just have to unlock the blueprint. Are you already in a team with somebody?
No.
No. You want to get a team together? I don't know if you started or if I started either one. But I just realized that, and I never noticed this about this game before. But if you're not in a team, the way you sound it is depends on where you're standing. So like I barely heard you when you first ran up on me, and I heard you like from my right side, and I turned and you were on my right, and then as you got further away, like the voice thing got lower and lower.
Oh, that's cool that they actually put that in there.
Yeah, that it's like proximity based. Yeah, that's kind of.
All right, you could go ahead and add me to yours. I'll just do it that way.
Unable to see your friends. Hey, did you get a message a few minutes ago about PlayStation Network maintenance?
No, I didn't.
I got one about 10 minutes ago.
Oh. So they're up?
For this, yes. Yeah. Which somebody told me it was supposed to be like 3 gigs or some shit. It sounds really ridiculous. Hey, I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but somebody dropped a couple of supply drops up here. I dropped one before, so there's already one crate sitting there. There's another one here, somebody else did. And if that drop, I don't know if it was you or somebody else up the hill. But there's 2 drops sitting right here.
Oh, wow. Savage Assaultron head?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my bad. I was trying to look here.
Ooh.
No, it is. That fucking mod that I was talking about, it appears up there every once in a while.
What's that?
There's up on that tower that I just went to. I just picked up a mod from up there, and I was showing the viewers that this is on my little route that I take. There's a mod that pops up on there. For this little route, there's actually a good bit of shit on this one little route. You get a shitload of XP, a shitload of stim packs, possibility of 2 power cores, an event. I just went down there and killed 2 scorch beasts by myself.
Really?
Yeah, swear to Christ, yeah.
Dude, me and Scooted, we were having an issue over here. It was pretty dramatic.
Yeah, Scoot's lag. It affects things sometimes.
Yeah, we got pinned bad by those Scorch Beast and 2 Death Claw, I believe. You ever go in and do that little deal where right there at the golf course?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, I was getting a massive amount of rare items through there.
Word. There's a caps route through there. I don't know the exact locations to where, but there's like a whole bunch of cap caches throughout that spot, and it's just like this one little run that you can just shoot through, and there's a whole bunch of them off that place.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing. I mean, I've seen the map for it, the way they have it mapped out, but it's really not good enough.
Yeah.
You know how it is. A lot of these people, they just don't want to go ahead and actually route it out. They just want to try to, I'm going to put a marker here, here, and here. This is the best I can give you, type of deal.
Yeah.
Now, so what I've been doing is I've been running through all the areas where all the chassis are.
Yeah, I got
that way I can try to. Yeah, so do I. I was sitting there trying to. It's more of a PDF file, but it basically gives me random locations of where they're at. There's quite a few of them that aren't on there though.
Yeah. This one right here, there's armor pieces and stuff here for me. I think I already snagged that core earlier. But that one, this is my second time coming through this route today. And the first time I came to it, this power armor wasn't here. And then the second time I came to it was. Oh, turrets. Whoa, that's weird.
Oh,
There's two turrets here. One spot.
Oh,
That's so
that was
crazy. What the fuck? There were two, on my screen, there were two turrets stacked on top of each other.
Oh, well, that just annihilated me bad.
Yeah, as soon as I spotted it, I tried to hit it. So
I wonder, I want to check and see what level those ones are real quick. I'm still noticing, like, here and there that there's quite a bit of lag spikes that occur. And I mean, I'm running really, really good. Like,
some
my
of
network
it
runs
is
great.
Bethesda's engine, that how many items you have directly affects the world. So, like, if you're carrying around a shitload of stuff, it can make it lag more than usual. I think that's the real reason for the weight cap, is because the physics are directly tied to it. So the more shit you have, the more complicated it becomes. I think that's why they try to discourage it by adding a weight thing on there. But when we broke that, it gets worse. Because I'm sitting at, oh god, how much am I carrying? I've got about 1,500 pounds on me right now.
Jesus. I'm sitting at 669. I try to keep roughly around right under 1,000 for the most part because of it just seems everything runs a bit better if I keep about 600. Because earlier, before I hopped back on, I was able to drop everything down to, I want to say, around 330, and that was just keeping the things on me that I needed, that I was going to use in my armors. So I mean, they need to raise that cap.
Yeah. Well, they are tomorrow. Not the weight limit, but the stash limit. I think it's tomorrow. Either tomorrow or the 11th.
Yeah, but it'd be best for them to also do the weight limit. I mean,
yeah, I think it could add a little extra if they would let us do things like put stuff on mannequins, put power armors and up on stuff and decorate them and leave them out. Let us place more regular objects, because it gives us things like shelves and shit, but we have no thing to put on the fucking shelves. Like, what's the point in having a fucking shelf that's empty? It doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of dumb. In 4, you could hang up a shelf or a pegboard or something, and then you could put stuff on it. You could mount your guns and like have like a weapons case, a display case.
That's what my buddy was telling me. He said he had a dresser for armor, dresser for weapons, and
yeah, it would be so much easier if they'd let us break it down like that.
See, like what they did with Division when they put that out was they had it set to where it wasn't a weight, but it was more of the items that you were able to carry. You know, and if they would transition to something like that, I mean, that could potentially be a lot better, you know, because it wouldn't count the items that are on armor. Yeah, I finally got to play around in one of those nuke areas, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff inside of there. There's a lot of good
Somebody dropped it on a fissure site, you know.
On a fissure?
Or fissure, yeah. So there was a bit of stuff there, but when we went in there, there was literally me, my other buddy, and then Scooted. We were all about, you know, we were at lower levels, but there was people that were way higher than all of us, just standing around watching. They were doing nothing.
I bet they were trying to hit. I bet they were trying to get the queen, and I bet they didn't know that you can't just hit a fissure. You have to hit the fissure site, the fissure prime site, to get the queen.
So have you faced the queen yet?
No, I'm still waiting to. I've got my thing to drop my nukes that I'm waiting to do until I get 8 people together, and
nice.
I'll go do it. Oh, I remodeled my house yesterday. I don't know if you seen it, but I remodeled it yesterday. I made it to where I can build everything up from 1 brick. Door, something box, something shit. But yeah, I kind of did it up yesterday. I rebuilt the whole thing from the ground up to make it smaller, simpler, easier. My doors are locked. Plenty of room to go.
Yeah, it was glitching the other day when I went inside of there and was trying to use your workbench for your, I would say your weapons, weapon workbench, because it wouldn't let me do anything.
Yeah, I don't know why. It did that to me. I tried that too. That was part of the reason why I decided to just go ahead and redo the whole thing. Because the only thing that I was waiting on to rebuild it was that 100-watt generator. And I just hadn't done it yet, so I went ahead and finished that yesterday. Oh, God. Stuff.
So the plan is you have to find a plan to be able to use that that mod station.
The power armor station? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Is there any locations where those are at?
It's a quest, and I think it's the Enclave stuff that you get it from. So wherever you start the Enclave stuff at, so you get you could probably, there's probably a walkthrough for it on YouTube. You could just probably look up where to get the blueprints for that. I know it's in a quest. I just don't remember which one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how I've been learning how to play this damn game, dude. You know?
Yeah, I've noticed that most of the storyline quests and shit like that, they unlock the bulk of the stuff you're usually looking for. I'm on my way to the last one. That one I got, use the emergency, the belly of the beast one. I think once I do that one, I'll get the final armor that I need. And then this fighting the Scorched Beast Queen will give me the blueprint to make it, which I found out, to get the whole thing, you actually have to fight her ass a couple of times, because you only get like 3 pieces from her each time. And you have to get all the blueprints from her. So you'll have to like fight it multiple times, and that's going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, the whole reason I started hitting down through that farming spot right there was to get my stem packs up before I would go do my thing. I was doing one with Scoot yesterday, dude, and we were losing our ass off to a Mirelurk queen, and I pulled out. I was like, fuck this, I'm not going down out there in the goddamn woods, all that tall grass in my fucking bag, I'm not doing it. I bailed out.
Yeah.
He stood there, and God, he must have fought at the damn thing for a half hour. I don't know how many times he died. I was like, fuck it, I'm not risking it, dude. I'm not that into it. I know better than to go pick up the Mirelurk Queen. She's so damn tough anyway, and it takes forever for her health to chisel down, and that fucking acid spit shit she does. Once it hits you, it continuously hurts you, like for a while. Every time she'd hit me, it'd knock me down to below half health. So, like, it was really touch and go with her. Fuck that. I'll wait till I'll come back when I got something to defend myself against her.
Okay, yeah, I see. That's somewhere where I haven't been yet. So. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, so I think I'm gonna drop down over here and try to check this out real quick.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna clear out some of my junk. As soon as I'm done, I'll join you. I got enough stem packs to run on for a while, and I'm not doing my next thing yet. So I can jump on that.
Yeah, it's down. It is called. What's the name of it? It is Minor Miracles.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I've been running around trying to level my guy up because of initially when I started was just it was a wreck.
Yeah, it's pretty rough at the start, especially the weight. That was the first thing I did. It's after this, I'm doing a live stream, but I've been pulling clips to use to make for a video.
You haven't?
No.
Well, this
So Reaper don't like it, huh?
Reaper likes it. He's just getting used to it. He's got to figure everything out. I mean, he's at a level.
It's a lot to fucking figure out.
He's a level 8, and I was showing him some of the things that he needed to do because he was trying to sit there and just sell all of his stuff, and I was like, dude, it's not going to work. I was like, you need to break all that stuff down because of your mods that you get. Like, so where I'm going right now, if you want to join in on this lobby, where I'm going is to. Can 2 people do the quest at once?
Yes. Yeah, totally.
Okay, so
But whether
if
you're
you
on a
join
team or
on,
not, you can go side by side and still do the same shit. If neither one of you are running yet, it'll go.
if you join on me, I'm doing the one for to be able to use the power station.
Okay, yeah, let me take a bong hit real quick.
Oh man, that's gonna take you half an hour.
No, I'm taking a bong hit. I just had a fucking cigarette. I'm just taking a bong hit.
Okay.
A bong hit.
All right.
That's just before the. I don't have a problem. I can stop whenever I want. Like that's the precursor to that speech. I'm just gonna take you in.
Oh shit! What is that?
Oh shit! I got that Gatling plasma thing that Scoot has.
Tyler Hunter. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, whoa. Oh, dude, no way.
Yeah, as soon as I drop some weight, I'll be on my way.
Oh, no way, dude. What? You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Okay. Cool. I was at Lake Reynolds and just got annihilated because I didn't have my power armor on and my armor that goes with it as well. So I ran around and I was only able to. I mean, it's such a half-ass suit, dude. I mean, I got the cap, the chest piece, and left arm that I could use. So I mean, legs are still free, and so is the right arm.
And I've got a nice collection now. But when I first started, dude, it uber pissed me off, dude. I built the entire excavator one, the first special one, built the whole fucking thing, and then something went wrong, and one of my power chassis overrode it. The whole goddamn thing disappeared. So I had to build it a second time, and then I had to put a rule on myself that once I break a piece, I use that thing until I break the whole thing, instead of having a bunch of broken armors. I just picked up a fucking extended ripper.
Oh, you come back here. Well, I like that little sword that I found. It's what is it called?
A little rebel sword. The revolutionary one.
Yeah.
I got one of those. Yeah, I liked it too. I got the electric one. I think it looks like a fucking lightsaber.
Nice. I got I've been using the sledgehammer. Is pretty much what I've been using, is the piercing one and the
I can mod that
super
thing for you
sledge.
too, by the way. I think I've already unlocked the serrated edge and the electric edge, so whatever that thing is, I can mod it for you to make it electric or serrated.
Yeah, I've got it serrated right now.
I'm not sure.
I think that's what I like about it, is the fact of the bleed effect.
Yeah, it bleed helps.
Since I don't got anything around me, I should try to find the right power chassis. I need to stop doing this. I accidentally grabbed a couple of them. I need to give some away.
Oh, the power armor chassis?
Yeah.
Scrap them. You'll get ballistic materials and shit out of them, and that shit's handy for repairing your armor. Yo, I picked up a fucking assaultron head that I could use as a weapon. I've never fucking seen that before. I've picked up heads before that I could scrap for junk or use for special pieces and stuff, but I've never picked up one that I could use. It runs off of fucking cells. Does like 80 damage. I haven't used it yet. I want to try it though. I hope it looks like that fucking beam that they shoot out their face.
I'm wondering if my shit got ruined or something. Uh-oh. Hope not. There it is. Yeah, I fucking tried out Red Dead yesterday, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking so fuck it, tried it out for a little bit. Yeah. I would say within the first 10 minutes of me playing, I was lassoing other players and dragging them around. I mean, I told everybody, I said, as soon as I get on that game, yeah, I was like, you guys better watch it, because I play it like I play Grand Theft Auto, and I'm in there to kill everything.
Yep, I'm the same. As I had to quit playing, dude. After, I guess you could say I was the bad sport champ, dude. I can be in for less than an hour and get bad sport.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And then I spent
Well,
like 2 hours.
I stopped playing because there was a few guys that my brother played with that level 50. Get out of here. Okay, I guess I completed a challenge of some sort. Yeah, I tried to explain it to my buddy. He was asking about scrapping stuff, and he thought that if you scrapped it all, that it was all just gone. And I was like, no, dude. Like, you still have building materials. You need to put those in your safe.
It breaks it down into stuff that you can use.
And he was like, oh, so like I've been dropping stuff here and then like not coming back, being able to get it. I'm like, yeah, you've been losing everything.
I need to find me a hazmat suit.
Oh, I know where it's at.
Cool.
So I was wondering if they're going to throw in that patch to wipe that out off of this update. Wait for my brother to load in.
Yeah, you good? Trying to find mutton chops. one of those scorches, the fourth scorch I killed down there just a minute ago. I thought he got away. He went to take off just as I got the last swing in, and I swear to God, for a minute there, it looked like he disappeared. What happened was I must have clipped his foot just as he took off, and he does like this front flip over my back, and I couldn't fucking see where he went. Like landed on the opposite side of a truck. I was like, where the fuck? He just disappeared. After a few minutes, I saw another one pop up. I'm like, son of a bitch. I turned around and I found him on the ground. I was like, oh, okay. And then the other one, I went inside the cave. I was going to wait for him to fly off and get out of there because I didn't think I could really take two back to back like that. And then I heard him hit the ground. It's like, fuck it, I'm going for it.
So I don't even know what level my brother is right now. They said that, they said in the note. Huh? Ah. Weird. They said that you have to be level 25 for this to work.
For what? For the blueprints?
Yeah. Oh wow, he was right. It says that the friends list wasn't showing up. It's weird. Oh. Damn wall miner.
Excuse me.
That's weird. I guess we got in at the right time. I probably just need to tell him to join through the game and then fast travel.
Yeah, we could open up a party, and he could join on us to the party.
Yeah, but you're doing your deal, so I didn't want that to get interrupted. You know what I mean?
Ah, that'd be fine. Yeah, my streams are intended for adults, and this isn't the final video anyway. This is just what I was live streaming it while I was collecting the clips. I've already gotten most of the clips that I needed out of it anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, I'm on my way to you. So if the baddies pop back up on you.
Oh. I just heard him. Sounds like he got it to work or something.
You're not showing us where the cave is.
Okay. He's gonna fast travel to me. Insane.
Yep.
Yeah, I noticed that they got all sorts of bugs with this, like people not showing up online when they're online and shit. And
That stuff, excuse me, generally happens when you first open up the game. Seems to take a second.
yeah, dude, I like that the sledgehammers though. Those things are cool.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if you've seen this yet. I souped up my vampire one yesterday. It's serrated, rocketed, heated. Like, I sort of, like, I don't think that can fit any more shit on a single weapon.
Huh.
Like, this thing is freaking epic.
Jesus.
You hear something fucked up?
Huh.
I had like 7 bobbleheads, right? And I'm using the fucking turbo controller to go through something.
Oh yeah.
I accidentally fucking hit over and used every single one of my fucking bobbleheads.
You better find some action fast.
Did that just happen?
Oh, that happened last night. But the bobbleheads last for 2 hours.
Do they? I think I remember this one. Yeah, I remember this one. Like, I don't know how. I guess I gotta wait till I get the rocket pack, but I want to get up there to those places. The apartments that are way the fuck up there.
Huh. You end up getting a rocket pack?
Yeah, it actually, I think it's a blueprint or something, but you can only attach it to the XO1. I think it's specifically designed for this chest piece. I don't know what kind of fuel it uses. I imagine it's going to tear through it.
Oh shit, you need legs too, huh?
Yeah, I broke these. One of them I can repair, the other one I've got to fully rebuild. It must have broke off, and when they break, they go into your inventory, and I didn't notice it, and I was tossing
Scrapping
anything
stuff.
I wasn't wearing. Yeah, I think I accidentally tossed it, because afterwards I couldn't find it fucking anywhere. It had to have happened when I was scrapping shit. Which on average, dude, I wound up having to go back to my place to tear stuff down about at least once every 45 minutes or so. Just accumulate so much shit, dude. I can't get to my real stuff. I get more steel and the resources and shit that I need off of breaking down the weapons that I don't use.
Yeah.
Just cleared 80 and I'm about to hit 81. While we're waiting on him, I gotta find something to kill, because I gotta eat. Okay. Where we are. Hey, you see where that dump truck is on the map? Do you have a red rocket filling station right there?
I don't.
You don't? Okay, check this out here. I'll take you over there real quick. You can just fast travel on me. There's a power armor over here. Like almost as soon as you pop up, you can see it right on the right. There's actually, I know 2 spots through here where you can pick up power armor. So, knock that shit off, you nut. Sorry. I didn't mean to yell in your ear. He's my boy. Like he was outside spraying shit all over the place. Fucking Gatorade bomb or something.
Alright, let's see.
Right behind that red rocket, or that, yeah, the station. There's a power armor station back here. There's one. What the heck? What you do that? Yeah, there's power armor back here. Looks like it's got T51 parts. I'm gonna snag the core out of it. I'm running hell.
There we go. Wow, this game is being a piece of shit.
Right, yeah, it ain't doing great today. Maybe it's got,
oh, sweet.
Oh, no. All I know is that
pre-patch jitters.
I'm just a little pissed that this game is an unfinished fucking mess.
It a little bit was. I think they rushed it out to try to compete with the season. They wanted to get it out before the holiday season. They wanted to try to compete.
God damn, bro.
It's still a fucking beta.
Your mic is ultra loud.
Alright, let me fix it. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright.
Sweet, now I gotta be all sorts of lopsided.
There we go. What the fuck? There.
Yeah. It's just...
Wow. Is that better?
Mm. Oh, yeah.
A little low. Serious. Like, I'm having trouble hearing you.
Alright, shit.
Might be my headset fucking...
How's that?
Yeah, that's about it. I can hear you good now.
Is that alright with you, Joe?
Yeah, I just turned my volume down a little. I can still hear both of you.
There's a mannequin in this porta potty.
Check this shit out. Where you at? Look how lopsided my guy is now.
Nice.
He's
Oh, you're
missing
fighting
a fucking,
Raider armors.
Missing a leg and an arm.
Oh, here, I got you. Sort by weight. No.
Yeah, I'm looking for these specific little pieces. I have some. I just got a fucking couple of them are destroyed. Well,
okay.
Need to get
I hear a bobblehead.
I'm gonna fast travel back over here. Oh, I didn't even unlock that fucking thing. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna run my ass there.
What the hell?
I know another spot that
can't
pops
fucking...
up an armor that ain't too far from here. Where were we at a second ago? Oh, you got it marked. Cool.
I heard a bobblehead and it just... There we go. Where's that? Okay, I got you.